New York City. It doesn't run itself. And with the primary about to happen, I thought it was time I talked to the candidates running for the greatest job on earth. Mayor. Can you put your dick back in your pants, please, sir? I want to get to the heart of the matter and see just how New York these New York candidates are. And who better to give the test than someone not from New York. You're a true New Yorker. New Yorkers love their pizza. Is there a pizza topping that sings to you?
Well, you know, I'm having the pepperoni.
Mine's pineapple.
Are you kidding?
It is. Speaking of pineapple, how would you address the problems facing the MTA? Can you tell me what it means when the subway announcer goes, what's the intercom strategy?
How about an intercom that actually works?
What? This is crazy. You are radical.
I am.
But you can't beat New York pizza. Sparrow is the best. Have you had it in Times Square? You speak about having a greener New York. Are you prepared to clean up New York, but only on Mondays at 7 a.m. and every other Tuesday?
We can actually have a greener New York. Imagine if there were actually trees on every block.
The only green I see in New York is the water in between the subway tracks.
Oh, that's not a good look.
I founded the New York State Federation of Taxi Drivers.
Okay.
And I represent over 30,000 of those men and women that drive 18 hours a day for a living.
New York City, famous movie, Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro. Give me your "you talking to me" impression.
You're talking to me?
Okay, now give me that impression, but he's bankrupt because of Uber.
This city ripped me off. You know, Mayor de Blasio took my money and ran.
Are you still doing De Niro?
Yes.
Okay.
I relate to that movie only because cab drivers go through that every day. Cab drivers are hardworking people.
How did you get here today?
I drove.
Your favorite New York City movie moment, what comes to mind?
Oh, you know,
I'll tell you mine. Mine is the rom-com where the hero realizes that New York City public schools are segregated, but the love interest doesn't want the schools to change. And the hero sees that the love interest isn't going to change and that people, even liberals, don't change. And then the wedding is canceled and love, as both families see it, doesn't exist. And sorry, what was I talking?
I have no idea.
Schools.
Oh.
How do you plan to desegregate New York City's schools?
If it discriminates, it's gone.
That's a great educational platform, but that really takes the rom and the com out of the rom-com. And while these candidates differed in opinion on many topics, like how to dance, everyone was pretty much on the same page when it came to cops.
I'm talking about taking some money away from the most bloated police budget in the world.
We're spending a lot of our public resources and dollars asking police to do jobs we don't need them to do.
I want more cops. I want law and order.
How many more cops do you want, Fernando?
A few thousand, as many as it takes to get our city back.
If we add even more, you could have police policing police. It could be like a stop and frisk and frisk. You could have a cop stopping and frisking another cop who's stopping and frisking a black person.
No, I think you're going way beyond what it really is about. Our city's in shambles.
Do you really want this job?
Yeah.
This is the worst job. Do you really want all of this responsibility?
I want to create a new New York City, one that lives up to the rhetoric of being the greatest city in the world, so we can all actually do better.
You want to make a lot of change.
I do.
And if there's one thing New Yorkers love, it's total change from something they're used to. Like when your subway stop changes, you can feel the excitement in the train.
Yeah.
You're on the way out,
I'm
right?
on my way out.
Would you mind if you just, as a former sanitation commissioner?
Well, I'll take it, but you aren't very good at recycling.
Thank you, Catherine Garcia. She gets it done.
Mixing paper with plastic? This is not proper recycling, but okay.
If you win, can I reach out to your office about just some little ticky-tack issues I've had, like boots on cars, and there was an open container thing on a subway. I accidentally burned down the roof of my apartment. There was an intoxication violation I got. I was at a Mets game. I'm a Tigers fan. It's embarrassing. I was on the Jumbotron. Everybody saw it.
No.
No. Great. Well, then why are we doing this? Look, let's pretend these cameras aren't here. This is a bit of a waste of time, isn't it? A Republican candidate trying to win for New York City mayor.
We will win. We will win. We won 5 terms.
Oh, there's
we
a
will
hot
win.
dog cart. Holy shit.
Yo, Costa,
Can I get a hot dog?
Costa, well, let's talk about my candidacy.
Can I get a hot dog, please?
Oh, come
With
on.
mustard?
Look at this guy. These Democrats, he's got to be a Democrat.